Gio.
Hey, I'm Bart.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Joe, and you're watching
AskTheFeels.
And today we have a question from Cindy.
I've been in this relationship for about 5 years with this guy, and bottom line, our sex life is very boring. I mean, very boring. I am very open to try a lot of things, and we have, but he's the problem. I mean, I love him. I want to stay with him, but it's like, how do I get him to sleep with me? How do I get him to do foreplay, and how do I get him to just fucking go home and, like, do me, you know? Thank you.
Wow.
She's like, hello, can you come fuck me? No, I had to do my math homework first. Have you guys seen that meme?
Yeah. Oh man, at first I related because at 5 years, like I was over the sex with my last relationship, and like I was really boring and we tried everything, but I just couldn't get.
After 5 years, you were like, done.
Yeah, it wasn't, but it wasn't the amount of time, I don't think. I think we had just grown apart as people, and I no longer connected with him. I didn't find the things attractive anymore that he used to have when we first started dating. So for me, it was really hard, and there wasn't anything we could do. I went to therapy for it, and I really loved him, and I wanted it to work out, and I thought I was gonna marry him, but I feel like if that sexual connection isn't there, it's just not gonna work out. Like, you have to be connected in all ways, and it could just be that you guys grew apart.
I think there's definitely some type of it manifests in the sex. Like it's something that happens in the relationship that maybe it's not like you guys are arguing at the moment or something's going on. It transfers into the bedroom, because I remember dating someone and she would walk around the house naked all the time, just doesn't turn me on at all, barely have sex, whatever. And I was like, maybe I'm just getting old. And then afterwards I'm like, I don't know, still got it. I have a lot of sex with
I know. I really was convinced that I didn't like sex. I was like, you know, I'm just a career person, and career women, sometimes they don't have a sex drive. They have a low sex drive. So, you know, that's just me. I just don't like sex.
And then you get with someone,
I fucking
and you're
love
like,
sex.
woohoo!
I didn't know.
Right?
Yeah. It was just that I wasn't into him, and it was the breakup was really weird because no one did anything wrong, but I just felt like I had to see what else was out there, and I'm glad that I did, because if the sex isn't there, it's just not meant to be.
So maybe it's really not her, but they're not connecting.
Yeah. He could also be cheating. That's another thing that could be.
Don't plant that in her head.
Yeah, that wasn't in my relationship.
Well, that, or he could just be really tired, or like he could be really busy. Because I know, like, at least with us, like, we've been together for 6 years, and there's moments where we're just like, oh, no, not today. Because it's like so much is going on in our lives that we're just like.
Or we piss each other off.
Or we piss, or we just get agitated.
Sometimes I'll be so horny, and if she pisses me off, and I'm like, you don't deserve it.
Yeah, like you guys probably are not properly communicating. Maybe like he doesn't know how you feel, and he's completely oblivious, or you're completely oblivious to his life, and you're not really taking into account his schedule and whatever's stressing him out, and you're not being like cute, or you're just not being attractive to him either. So I think it's something where you guys both need to really communicate and be like, wait, are we growing apart, or is it just crazy schedules, or are you being an asshole to me, or am I being a bitch to you, and we're not turning each other on?
Yeah, that's true too, because I dated another guy where I really wanted to have sex all the time, and I felt like he never wanted to have sex, and the more that I would get mad about that fact that he wouldn't fuck me, I feel like the less he wanted to fuck me.
Yeah,
so
that's probably what's happening here.
Yeah, it was like a cycle.
Maybe he doesn't have low libido. Maybe it's just that he's like, damn man, I gave her all this dick, but fuck, what am I gonna, you know?
What did you do to try to entice your guy to have sex with you?
Everything. Like, I would show up in lingerie, and I would try to be.
Just show up in lingerie in a trench coat, and he just dropped the trench coat?
That's like a movie.
Well, we lived together, so it was harder to just show up at someone's door. But I would, like, he'd come home, and I'd like surprise him with that. Nothing.
Pop
it would
out
last
the
for like a
cake.
second. Like, maybe he'd be into it, and then like he'd stop it, or
Damn.
yeah, it was weird.
That's weird.
And then like I tried being the aggressor. Then he's like, you're too aggressive, so I stopped being the aggressor. But then it wasn't happening. It was just really hard, and so I'd get frustrated, and like I was more sensitive whenever he'd reject me. I'd start crying because it was just happening so much, and my self-esteem was draining.
For sure.
And so then the crying was a turn off to him, and it was like
Everything was
everything was
just
not working.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this episode of Ask the Feels. If you guys have any question, go on AskTheFeels.com and you can ask away. Make sure you keep it 30 seconds long because we don't want you taking up 10 minutes of the whole entire video, okay? But anyways, if you guys enjoy this video, like it and also subscribe because we be posting videos every single day and answering your guys' questions. Don't be afraid to leave a comment below and be like, hey guys, this and that, my experiences, your experiences, because from time to time, we sometimes visit the comments, we read it, and we respond back. Also, to my left is a video. Check this one out because it's really fun and cool.
It's built callus around it or something.
Yeah, it looks like thick skin.
It's like more pink.
Yeah, it looks like sensitive. So like in a vagina, it looks like the inside of a vagina.
Yeah,
versus
you're right. That's
like-
true.
Right?
Yeah.
Versus like a guy who's circumcised, he's
like
built a
bright.
thick